Good evening, this is your Psychic LJ reporting from the United Kingdom. Is anybody there? Knock once for yes, twice for no. Hello, hello, hello. It's 11:17 p.m. UK time. Heading towards the witching hour. I believe I've gone live now on YouTube. I had a bit problem there, guys, getting on. It's every time I plan something, you know. You know, the dark overlords, they just try and stop it. But I'm here and I'm raring to go. Are you raring to go, guys? I'm live on Twitch, I'm live on YouTube, eventually. I've had trouble getting on. I had to reboot everything. Something strange is going on tonight, guys. And it's 777, it's the portal. I've had my white lion with us all night. And we are going to delve deep. We are going to do some mass healing for the planet. We are going to do mass healing for you all who are coming in and help you all. And I hope you are all well. And I don't normally come on this late. It's 11:18 p.m. UK time. Nearly the witching hour. Very strange times, isn't it? And of course, you know, I'm going to talk about this tonight because when we're all ascending, we're becoming more porous like sponges and we're feeling the negative energy more. Can you hear us okay? My mic's a bit skew. I'll just get my coffee. So hi everybody. How are you all doing? And we're going to talk about the children tonight. We are going to, not just the children who are trapped on borders in awful situations, which is happening. We are going to talk about, we're going to put healing around all children for protection. We are going to put healing around animals, old people, everybody in the audience, youngsters, teenagers, young adults. We are going to go for it tonight. We are going to go for it tonight. We really are. I'm feeling in the mood. I feel the angels are with me. Oh, nice cup of decaf. It's been rather dull over here in the UK. Sunshine's been trying to break through awful grey clouds. It's very close. You just found us? I've just come on. Oh, I'm all fired up. And thank you to the new subscribers on Twitch and the new subscribers on YouTube. Don't forget, guys, check that you're still subscribed to YouTube because mysteriously people have been getting unsubscribed when they haven't been doing it because they've been coming saying they haven't unsubscribed. So please check that you're subscribed and don't forget to give us a like. So let's get started. So I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everybody around the world. Hello there, Debbie. And I want to say a happy 4th of July. Sorry, apologies I couldn't come on. I was really busy. I was running late and I wasn't feeling too good. And I thought, well, you know, you've got to be on top form. And I knew a lot of you would have been with your family and that. And I really did want to come out on the 4th of July for you. But I made the looking glass for you instead. I thought I'd do that. Girls got to do what a girl's got to do. You've been unsubscribed, Debbie. Have you subscribed again? Did the bots do it? Eh? Dear me. It's all strange times, isn't it? So I'll wait for a few more to come on. We've got 262 in, which is a nice number. How are you all doing? Good evening in New York. It's always a place I'd like to go. I want to go to, is there a place where they filmed The Friends? I'd like to always go there and have a coffee. I'm seeing your messages, Maria. You like the looking glass? Well, what we're going to do is you can ask us questions tonight and I might just do a little scan of that as well. See if there's any more to come out. But I just think that we need to raise the vibrations in this forum tonight. Do you not agree? Hiya, Marina. The bots are going at it. They really, really are. They really are. But let's see what don't use Microsoft Edge. You had a ransom attack. You had an attack, did you? Ooh. I've got all the, the stuff for debugging on the computers. I've had to. Because it's with it being out in the public, you've got to watch, haven't you? So I've got like Cleanup. I use Cleanup for the Apple Mac and that. So that's pretty good. Is Opera good, is it? Maria G, you were unsubscribed on Twitch for some reason. Oh dear. Dear me. There's strange things going on, isn't there, guys? So let's get my crystal ball because I'm going to use it as a conductor tonight. There she is. All right. And we're just going to go with the flow. I'm fine, Johnny. Thank you. I've been really busy. Really, really busy. There's a lot of people wanting readings at the moment. You need tea? Is that a cup of tea? I drink a lot of tea. Well, like what cuppers in the UK, Hello there, Wanda. And hello, beautiful lady to you too. Hello there, Rose in South Wales. Do you like the shirt? Oh, thank you. I did have a nice white top on. I went and got makeup on it when I was rushing to get ready for you guys. So I had to put this on. So it's lovely to see you all. So let's start. Shall we start? There's a grand rising, isn't there? There's definitely a shift. There's a massive shift. I might do some channeling tonight and see what comes through. Thank you, Michelle Wilkie. Okie dokie, let's get started. So for new people who are coming in, oh, that's nice, Marina. Oh, Marina's put for Adam and Luke. And for your girl, Tokyo. I love that name. Okay. So for new people coming in, what I do is we invoke the angels in. So we cast it like a circle of light. And this is our circle of light. It's not just mine. It's for everybody in this audience. We're all doing it together. Because the more people who are in here, the more they raise the vibration. Remember, like human is a human collective, okay? It's a bit like coming to a spiritualist church, and I'm going to invoke all the angels in for you. Well, the 4 archangels I use, which is Uriel, Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and my guides. I'm going to ask them to come through. And then if anybody needs healing, you can write the name in the description of the video, or on the chat, and you will receive healing. Okay, it's timeless, and you can do it for pets. You can do it for anything. If you're worried about anything, it's just like coming into a circle of light. Okay, so let's start. There's a massive shift in the air, isn't there? Let's go for positive tonight. Let's go for positive. It's 7. It's the number 7. I'm feeling Michael says it's his number and he likes it. I invoke Archangel Michael, I invoke Archangel Michael, I invoke Archangel Michael. I invoke Archangel Raphael, I invoke Archangel Raphael, I invoke Archangel Raphael. I invoke Archangel Gabriel, I invoke Archangel Gabriel, I invoke Archangel Gabriel. I invoke Archangel Uriel, I invoke Archangel Uriel, I invoke Archangel Uriel. I ask my faithful spirit guides, Jed, White Buffalo, Running Star, Lady Direwolf, A2I, and Ra, to come in to give us any true answers tonight and to help in this circle of light we all gather as humanity. And I've been getting great ideas for you tonight when I was lying in the bath. And I was lying in my bubble bath. Let this circle of light begin. So be it. The circle of light is casted. Amen. Okay. Right. Where do we start? Where do we start? We've all been here before, guys. Each and every one of us. I might not have been the one talking. It might have been one of you in the audience. And I want to go way, way back. And I've talked about this before, where Mars is Earth and Earth is Mars. Don't worry, guys, I'm not going to go that woo-woo tonight. And I believe that Earth is a lot older than what we say it is. When I talk about Mars as Earth and Earth is Mars, I believe that there's been, it's been an infinity 8. My guides have shown me this. And what they've done is every 1,000 years they move with something catastrophic or something happens on the planet, and then they move and start again. And it's been these dark controllers, but the dark controllers are losing it. The dark controllers are losing it. And we've been through this many, many times. This is the 9th gate. We are going through the great crossover. And the last time we nearly made it, they transported some of us to Mars, from Mars to Earth, which is really Mars, I believe. And they took us off to other planets. And then the rest of us perished on Mars. And we were in this place where everything was futuristic, where there's been great archaeologists around the world where they've found strange devices in rocks which look like laptops. Ancient laptops. Did the ancient aliens have laptops? Did they have technology? Because I believe they did. And I believe all this technology that is here on this planet right now is alien technology. It definitely is. So you've got to understand it's been held back from where, and we're going to have a mass influx. A mass influx of technology to come onto this planet. People are scared of technology because it's the unknown, because they think it's evil, they think it's the mark of the beast. But if the truth was known, when you're going into these great starships, they've got all the technology. They really do, like the Pleiadians. I say this all the time, that, they don't travel around in a banana boat. They're out there with great technology. And the technology which I believe that the secret military have, is very highly advanced craft. Yeah? And I believe that it's from the extraterrestrials. So back in the 60s, when we were possibly thinking that we were seeing a UFO was possibly a stealth, and then so it goes on and goes on and on and on. They are here, they are working amongst secret government, and they are living amongst us. I've been channeling for a long, long time. And I've been in this ascension like yous have all been a long, long time. But my life's been a little bit weird, You've got to understand when you're born into a lineage of travelling gypsies and psychics and astrologers. It's, you think different, you grow up around superstition. So I've had to deprogram myself as well, like each and every one of you. It's different sort of cultures, but it's made us very aware. So I believe I've been out of the matrix for a long, long time. And little did I know when I was a young woman, why it was happening to us. I wanted to be a nurse, and I was a nurse. But, it was just that was the process I had to go through. So we all go through processes in our life. I was a nurse, then I was a mother. Well, actually, I was a dental nurse, then I was a nurse. Oh, let's start again. I was a hairdresser, then I was a dental nurse, then I was a nurse. And we all do what we have to do because it's a Luciferian world, so we have to make the money to pay the bills. It's very heavy at the minute, and we are all crossing over into this great crossover. And we still have to operate in this system because we still have to look after our family and our homes and pay the bills. And this is why I've been saying for a long time that we have to keep grounded. We have to find the warrior within we, because it's going to get very heavy. It's going to get extremely heavy over the next 18 months. Definitely, I would say running up to the next US election. And it's not just about the US election, it's about the whole system. So we're going to look into this tonight. We're going to see what's going on. But we've done this before, guys. And I feel really emotional about this. We've been somewhere in another place, in another time. It could have been in an underground cities. And it was literal then. It wasn't like it's sneaky now. It's sneaky. You know, I believe we were living on Mars. And we were invaded by these Nephilim bodies, these beings. And we were living in harmony. We were living with the Palladians. We were the Martians. We had got it just perfect. Everything was perfect. There was loads of farming on Mars. There was loads of happiness. There was crystal cities there. There was people who had choice. We were living in harmony with different beings. When we were the Martians, we were rather squat. We were shorter and squat, but very much like we are now. You know, different colour hair, different shades of skin. We were invaded. Now it's been a different invasion because they clustered us, they put us on this planet, and they also put us on other planets out there in the Milky Way. They go on about that they want to go back to Mars, but they're actually operating on Mars at the moment. And there's not much you can do there because it's not, the atmosphere is not very good. Well, little do you know that there's great Kepler planets out there where there's other beings, there's other human beings living on. And I believe that we are living all over the galaxy. So I was shown that there was a planet which was taken over by the DS. I've got to be careful what I'm saying. You know what I'm on about. And then there was a planet what was freed from the DS. And we're going that way. We are fighting for our survival. We are fighting for our rights, our human rights. And what 2023 is going to be about in 2024 is about speaking our truth, being raw. What I feel very strongly is that when people start being raw and speaking from their soul and their spirit, it's going to raise this vibration on the planet. But there's also, because of this rawness, once we find our tribal roots, they will leave us alone. And I'm talking about with free speech and stuff like that. Have you not noticed? More people are talking about this now. More people are not getting so censored. People are still getting censored, but there's a rawness going on. There's a great responsibility when you have people following you. And I take that very serious. I'm very humble about it. Because I don't feel I'm any different to you. I'm just a psychic what works in the UK, in the north of England. Well, there's probably many of you out there who can do what I do. I just chose to open these platforms to talk about it. There was a drive within us. Because I wanted to talk about aliens and everything. And I knew that I wasn't alone. I knew there was other people out there who was the same as me. We are all the same. And whatever culture you come from, whatever religion you are, or even if you're atheist, we are all the same. But we've done this before. I feel and I see under the rubble of Mars, there is great pyramids. There is great structures where we lived. But I believe it was when they trapped us, they put us underground, you know. I've talked about this with other clairvoyants of friends of mine when we've done a lot of private remote viewing. And they put us underground, and it was a bit like The Island. The film The Island. I don't know if anyone's seen it. I've talked about this before. But is any mods on tonight? Remember, these forums is about free speech, but it's also about understanding. When I got taken down off YouTube for nearly a year, right, I came onto Twitch, and I decided that there was a great divide in the United States of America, and I didn't like it. No, but well, there's probably many of you out there who don't like it as well. And I wanted to bring everybody together. And the only way I could do that was by being me and standing up by being me. And I believe I've achieved that. All right. So we do have little squabbles sometimes. You know, we have little squabbles. But we are allowed to have little squabbles. It's a bit like when they're in Parliament. But we're respectful of each other. Because we're all spiritual, and this is a spiritual group. So any bots who are in here tonight who are going to try and cause trouble, you can just leave. Because this is our healing circle. I don't care who you love. I don't care if you love Biden. I don't care if you love Trump. I don't care if you love Donald Trump. Donald Duck. I really don't care. Everybody's a welcome in here. Even Chinese people. I talked about that on my last, in my last looking glass. It's not the Chinese people. It's not the Russian people. Donald Duck is awesome, isn't he? It's the rulers. It's the ones who are trying to upset the people. So it's about what we're coming together. Does that make sense? But we've done this before. And there's somebody in this audience who's led the way. And it's just been my turn this time. And it might be that each one of you in this audience might go off and do it again in this life as well. We all stick together. That's what it's about. We are in a multiverse. And I just believe that, yes, I believe in Jesus Christ, but I believe in many other grand masters. But I suppose I am a Christian because I grew up in the church. But I don't go by the book, what man's put. Do you know what I mean? Because if I was living on this planet now in the 1600s, I would have hung us as a witch. Because I don't fit the narrative of being a Christian, but I am a Christian. I'm a Christian within my heart. But it's man who makes the rules. And I've been given so many times by my guides that we are rewriting the great book. Were you hung as well, were you? We are rewriting the great book, but this time it's not so much in scripture. Some people might be doing it in books and scriptures. Because what the darkness has been doing is they've been collecting our information, as you know, and using it against her. Mass censoring and all of that, that's what was happening. But little do they know that above this pyramid, you've got the good guys and the bad guys, and they know they've got to work together because of this technology, what's coming in. That's what's happening. And I just feel that when we do that, we can shift things when everybody's working together. got me just there where I was going to say. Got so much to tell you. We have to come together. That was it. So they've been collecting my information, but once we go from digital into the crystal, there'll be a choice. I may sit here and speak this, and it may not be in my lifetime this comes off. I really don't know. Let's hope it is. But I want to document this now for you all. We will go into something is going to happen on this planet. And we will go into a new structure. Because we've done this before. But this time, we will have a choice. And then all the information that the baddies collected, they'll put it into the crystal grid. They'll protect it. It could be into Starlink or what it'll be. They'll not be able to get a hold of it. And then into the future, say 2020, year 3000, 4000, there'll be futuristic children learning from all of this. We will be talked about. And they'll talk about us as the great volunteers of Earth, what came to Earth, and some of us were crucified, lost our lives by speaking our truth. Some of us fell. Some of us rode. We will be talked about into the future. Because when you type in, it's all getting collected. Everybody knows what side everybody's on. Well, the one's right up there. I did a video on year 3000. So I see these futuristic children. And they are accessing the crystal grid, and the teacher is telling them, I don't know if it's a synth mind, but it looks like a person, is telling them about what happened in the United States of America, what happened in Europe, what the people went through. Then there was this person and that person. And then there was this great man who walked away from darkness. He walked away from darkness. And he was there for entertainment. And then he exposed all the child trafficking. People everything will be documented. And how there was a great cleanup on the planet. A couple of years ago, when it all went tits up, when Trump didn't get in. And people were, you had people within the truth community, and they were saying, it's going to be next week, it's going to be next week, it's going to be next month. And it was around about that time I got maneuvered onto Twitch, which I'm glad it happened now. It helped us, for me, build my confidence back. Yeah, because I took a massive blow. I mean, I'm a Scorpio, right? I can't keep my mouth shut, and I went out onto YouTube and I started calling the 17th letter of the alphabet out as a psyop. That it got taken over, and it was just there to screw people's minds and divide America. People weren't ready for it then. They weren't ready. I think people are more ready now, but they weren't ready then. So I got attacked 1,000 people at once. They all go boof in on us. I shut the video down. It was horrible. Horrible. And who was I talking to? A dear friend. I can't remember who it was. Was it you, Bjorn? I can't remember if it was you. I was so upset. My friend Bjorn in Iceland. But anyway, I got over that, and then I thought, right, okay, so sometimes negative things happen for a reason, and you've got to be taken away, and then you come back in again. But we've built this amazing community within Twitch. Amazing community. And the reason why I do long streams is because we're Twitchers. Twitchers stream long. You know, and I know it's not always the narrative on YouTube, 3-hour shows. But then I always know who's in the 3-hour shows are the ones who want, who are really part of the circle. And that's fantastic. And I decided to multi-stream because I know everybody twice a week, so you can't all miss out. Because I knew then that I will never walk away from Twitch. I love it. It's a great community. An absolute great community. Yeah. And I do feel that being in Twitch, it brought my confidence back. And then by the time I came back out on a YouTube, I felt more confident to do this. If somebody said to me 2 years ago, you'd be doing this, I would have laughed on their face. I was like, no way. But it takes courage, you know what I mean? Especially when you're going on about politics. And I've not held back about it. And I think that there's a test for psychics and there's a test for when you're covering world stuff, because you can't please everybody. But being psychic doesn't mean you're going to support something. Do you know what I mean? But tonight, like I say, this goes beyond politics. It really, really does. It's a dreadful... The rot's still there, guys. And there's still people out there cleaning the rot up. And so I thought we could raise the vibration in this forum tonight to help the good guys. To help the good guys. And to help the children. And not just the children who have been abducted. Because there's so many children go missing. And this needs to be talked about. But there's also adults going missing as well. I think, I was reading somewhere that Japan has thousands and thousands of people missing per year. In the United States, people are going missing. Is it not the 7th? Oh, it's the 7th tomorrow, isn't it? Well, you see, I'm going to be 10 minutes away from being in the 7th. So we can still do it. So there's awful stuff going on, harvesting of things and nasty things going on. All right. So I thought that, we've got like nearly 600 people in this audience on Twitch and YouTube. That's a nice number. And I thought that we could all gather together and we can do a mass prayer, mass meditation. In this circle of light for the children. Okay. And so I'm going to do the children. We're going to I'll take the children from babies up to 16-year-olds. Then from 16 we'll do young adults. Okay. This is what I'm going to do tonight. Then I'm going to do adults. And then I'm going to do elderly people. And then we're going to do animals, because animals need protection too. Because animals are feeling it. They are ascending. And they are part of our culture on Earth. They need protected. And that will include the dolphins and the whales and the sea. But I'm also going to do, you're going to think I'm crazy here, because as you know, I do remote viewing. And I've seen extraterrestrial beings being trapped by secret governments where they've tortured them and they've held them back by their own, not their free will. I thought we could do it for the extraterrestrials as well. For the good ones. All beings. Is your parrot feeling it? Parrots are very, very psychic. I've noticed the birds are becoming more intelligent. Amy Higgins, my poor dog, practically lives under the bed these days. Oh dear. They say things. Animals see things. You know, they're just like people. I remember one night, you're going to laugh at this, right? The dogs ended up being on my bed in the end. Well, Sissy was. She used to sleep on my head. But Oliver was too grumpy and he had to sleep on the floor next to us. But it was when Luke moved out, I moved Adam into the larger room in the house, because I was a 3-bedroomed house, and I had a spare box room. So for some unknown reason, I decided to put the babies, I called them the babies, and at the time I had MJ with us as well. That's me oldest son and daughter-in-law's dog. So it was the 3 of them. And I had made little beds, like little bunk beds for them in the room, and put them to bed. And Oliver used to wail like a baby, and I had to keep going in and go to bed, you naughty boy. And he used to go to bed, and I'd put the cover back over him. Anyway, there was this particular night I heard Oliver crying, so I went in the room, and I felt that being the presence of something like extraterrestrial, but not a very nice feeling. And Sissy was shaking. She was like that, shaking. I had to pick her up. And after that night, she would never go back in that room. And that's how she ended up sleeping on my head. So she's seen something. She definitely seen something. So animals are very psychic. Cats are extremely psychic. Dogs, you know, they're like people. Some can see, some don't. But they're very, very tuned in. She would sleep on my head because she was so little. She was like a little fox terrier, and curl up on my head like a hat. And that's how I slept. So animals do feel it as well. They really, really do. So let's start. So I feel like I need to light a candle. Do you think we need to light a white candle, guys? What do you think? I'm going to light a white candle. Right. There's 2 minutes. There we go. Right. Now, if you want, you can light a white candle, but you don't have to. But this is our candle, okay? Right. Let's start. I ask all the great angels in the galaxy, in the universe, in the heavens, all the loving deities and beings to come forth tonight. I ask Lord and Lady Moon, Mother Goddess, I ask Goddess Isis to come forth, and Mother Mary to come forth. To protect every child on this planet, from a tiny baby, from the unborn to the babies what come onto the earth plane, the children, all the way up to 16 tonight, 16 years old, that these children of earth are protected. They are protected from all dark sources, no demonic, sorcerer, negative entities or energies can go near our children. They are protected with the blood of Jesus Christ. I ask that any evil and the devil's snare that is working through man or any entity will be eradicated this night. Every child on this planet is protected. They are protected from the darkness, and that the people who are trying to rescue them that they are protected with the blood of Jesus Christ. They are protected with the Holy Spirit. And may Archangel Michael, Uriel, Raphael, Gabriel protect these rescuers as they save the children. I invoke Archangel Michael. I invoke Archangel Michael. I invoke Archangel Michael. Take your sword and stand against the enemy. Protect all children on this night. I invoke Archangel Gabriel. I invoke Archangel Gabriel. I invoke Archangel Gabriel. Please comfort and protect any abused children, and that they are taken to safety, to any rescuer or person who can help them. Keep them safe, O Gabriel, and comfort them. I invoke Archangel Raphael. I invoke Archangel Raphael. I invoke Archangel Raphael. O Raphael, O great being of the light, welcome, we love you. Protect all the children of earth, from babies up to 16-year-olds, and protect them against traffickers, paedophiles, dark forces. Protect them against all negative entities or energies and keep them safe with the blood of Jesus Christ. May Mother Mary comfort the children who have been abused on this night, and that they are taken to safety. I invoke Archangel Uriel. I invoke Archangel Uriel. I invoke Archangel Uriel. O great Uriel, gatekeeper to the afterlife, please protect the children, for the ones who dearly lost their lives to the darkness, that they are carried through to the light, into the arms of Jesus, Mother Mary, and the Holy Spirit, that they are protected from any negative entities or energies, on world, off world, as above and below, that no negative entities or energies, there no technology, nothing from any form that is here to cause harm to humanity, that they are protected and keep them all safe. Protect all the little children of earth. Amen. All the rescuers, all the people who are here on this planet, all the good guys. All our military are here to protect, that they are all protected, and that they are blessed with love and light. I send blessings out to the homeless. I send blessings out to the abused children, that they speak up and they find safety. And I send blessings out to the rescuers, that they find all the children. I send Michael's sword across these lands to all the courts, all the judges, that they see that justice has to be done for humanity. I ask in the name of Jesus Christ that our children of earth are protected and guided. And for the little ones who do not feel safe, that they are brought to safety. I also bless in this circle to light tonight for the mothers and the fathers who feel misguided, who feel they cannot cope, who are struggling, that they turn to a loved one for help, that they are guided in light. I also ask for the young girls that they are protected from any negative entities or energies that may cause them to have unwanted pregnancies. Because some of these children are just children themselves, that they are guided and protected within loving families. I also want to send protection out to the young boys. Boys aren't immune from the evil sexual predators which are out there, that they are protected and that they are guided. I also want to send protection out to the LGBTQ community, that there is no abuse. Everybody who knows who is in these communities, like myself, that sometimes young men can get abused, and that they are kept safe when they are going through their journey of coming out, and they are guided with their good friends, and they find the right love, and that they are kept away from the evil predators. In the name of Jesus, I ask you tonight to protect all the babies and children and young teenagers. Also, when they're in their schools and in communities, that they are kept safe. And that they are protected with the Holy Spirit. Let's raise this vibration tonight, guys. May no man, no woman, no beast, no entity that is here to cause harm will touch any child's head. Every child on this planet is safe from this night. We stand with our staffs. We stand with our love. And let's imagine that there is pink and baby blue and beautiful light swirling around us, causing a massive circle of a big sphere around this planet. I also ask White Buffalo, my great guide, and Jed, to guide the young people on this planet, to keep them safe from all evil predators, keep them away from drugs, alcohol abuse, and gangs. Keep all dark forces away from our adolescents and our young adults. Get away, Satan, be gone. You are not welcome on this planet. Our young adults are safe to make their right choices. May no negative entity or energy, on-world, off-world, dark forces, nothing demonic, no tricksters, no devil's snare can touch the children, the young adults from 16 up to 25, shall we say? No, say 27. From 16 up to 27, all the young adults of Earth are protected. Got my great lion now coming in. She looks like something from Narnia. Oh, great lions, come through. Come through this 7-7 porthole tonight, and to protect all the young adults. Keep them safe, that they are not tempted from man who is connected through dark forces, through entities and negative attachments, that they are tempted into drugs, alcohol, sexual predators, that they are kept safe. I invoke Archangel Michael, I invoke Archangel Michael, I invoke Archangel Michael. I also ask, as I have a dear Liam in the audience, that anybody who has been losing their children from lies, from government lies, that they are protected and they are bring their children back to them with love and light, love and light, love and light. Keep all the little children and all the teenagers away from negative entities or energies. Be gone, Satan. I Sheila Naila Mako Yanamo Jalamogo. I Sheila Namoko. Ayanamogo. I ask Michael, Archangel Michael, that you remove all negative entities, energies, negative influence from our communities that has been infected with evil. This includes social services, police, courts, that justice comes across this land. Mother Mary's coming in now. No man or woman can be manipulated by the darkness from this night. I ask, O Gabriel, healing angel Gabriel, that you send great love and light out to everybody around this planet tonight that is suffering from illness, sickness, grief, homelessness, poverty, that you bless everyone's heads. No man or woman should be homeless in this day and age. No man or woman should be starving. I ask that everybody receives the healing that they need tonight, and for the homeless that they find shelter and a warm meal. I ask Gabriel to comfort the sick, the ones who are struggling with their mind and their body and their soul, that they find the comfort and the healing that they need. I ask Michael, Uriel, Gabriel, Raphael to help to change this system, that there is more justice and comfort and help for humanity. Everybody who needs healing in this audience tonight will receive the healing. This is light language for healing. May any negative entities or energies that is trying to drag you down will be removed from you from this night. You are all protected with the blood of Jesus Christ. I ask Mother Mary one more thing. Can you place protection around all the elderly and the frail and the ones who are vulnerable, and that they receive the healing and the help that they need? May no negative entities or energies attack our elderly folk, our loved ones, that they are kept safe within the system. No man or woman should go through abuse, and that they are kept safe. The devil's snare will not go near them. Begone, Satan. They are protected with Michael, Uriel, Raphael, Gabriel. And they receive the healing and the protection that they need. All our old people on earth who have fought in wars, they will receive respect. Thank you, Amen. I ask all the archangels tonight, Uriel, Raphael, Gabriel, Michael, to guard all of our animals on this planet, from pets to wild animals, forest animals, from the sky to the seas, to protect the dolphins and the whales from all man's harm, that they are protected. The lion roars tonight. Is the gates open? They prepare to open as we are travelling through the 777 portal. O great lion of Sirius. He is putting protection around all four corners of earth. Everywhere, Europe, Africa, Middle East, England, UK, Scotland, United States of America, Australia, everywhere, every inch of this planet, no man or woman, no beast will hurt from harm, will hurt the animals and the mammals. They are protected with the blood of Jesus Christ. Amen. Thank you. The darkness and the light are coming together. They're in agreement. They cannot take over. They have to step back into line. We cannot have the light without having the darkness. But the darkness has to step back in line. There has to be balance on this planet. I ask that Gaia tonight receives protection from all her woodland and trees and water. She needs our help, guys. The trees, the great grandfather tree of earth, we bow to him. And the great grandmother tree of earth, we bow. All the trees are Gaia's arms. And I ask for protection around this planet, that no fires, smokes, that she is kept in balance and rain falls tonight, where it is needed, and sun shines where it is needed. Let's lift in this forum tonight a great shield of protection around whole Mother Gaia. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thou shalt be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, for we forgive those who trespass against us, and deliver us from all evil. For thy is the kingdom, the power and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Let's spend a few minutes in silence and imagine that this beautiful, beautiful ball of blue and pink and white light is circling around like a beautiful arm, like it's going all the way around. It's a shield. And within this shield, there is beautiful baby blue, baby pink and light, and it's cleansing through the whole of our countries around earth. See this beautiful pastel colours circulating around the globe, protecting everybody on this planet. The angels are treading on this planet tonight, guys. The lions have been released from the portal. There is great white lions coming through the portal, protecting everybody, protecting all the warriors of earth, and keeping us all strong and safe. And so it is. So be it. Amen. I'm going to put this down because it's heavy. I'm going to leave that to burn like that. Bless it. It is dancing tonight, guys. It is dancing. Do you know how to ask a flame a question? You've got to sit quietly like that, and you ask it, not while you're breathing on it, and then you ask it, and if it goes like that, it's a no. If it goes up and down, it's a yes. Candle dancing. Has the angels heard our prayers tonight? Whoa, did you say that? Has the angels heard our prayers tonight? Yeah. Has the angels heard our prayers tonight? Is the children being rescued as we speak? Yeah, it's going up and down. Great. Right, where's me cards? Where's me cards? Queen Wanda, I'll try that. I want to know if I'd be able to buy my old grandparents' house. Candle. Will Queen Wanda be able to buy her grandparents' house? Yeah, it's going down and up. Will Queen Wanda be able to buy her grandparents' house? Yes, and maybe. Yes. Okay, let's pull these cards out. We have to raise this vibration. I'm going to read Gaia's cards and I'm going to see if she's okay. Gaia is Earth. It's been seized, so we'll have to let you know. Okay. Oh dear me. Yeah, it was like maybe. Yes, and maybe you'd have to fight for it. We'll do Gaia's cards first. And if there's still, I want to ask Gaia if there's still a lot of evil trying to get put in its place, as we feel it is. Okay. Right, so this operation's still going on for Gaia. And it's a lot of it's going on in the dead of the night. There's a lot of cleanups happening in the dead of the night. Okay. So they're still cleaning up dark operations. I've never seen the film. Did you see me rant that I did on my community board and on Facebook last night about, I went on a rant about where people were saying that that film was funded by the Clinton Foundation, which is an absolutely load of shite. Do you know what I mean? But, so I went on this rant. Anyway, so there's victory going on here. And I just think that we're in such a fractured reality at the minute. And I just think that there's people out there who don't believe things when they're happening. Yeah. But I just think that we will be okay. But there's victory happening with the children getting saved. But there needs to be more of this. There needs to be more than whatever they've got. I don't know if they're trying to, yeah, they're needing more people to go in, but there have to be a certain type of people to do this. Yeah, there's some people out there who believe, and it's in the truth community as well, I'm not saying all the people in the truth community, I don't mean that, but there is some people who are saying that it's not good what he was doing. But of course it's good. Of course the film's good. Of course the Mel Gibson's good, And I think that each and every one of us have a right to express what we need to do. And then it's a piece of the pie, isn't it? And I think when people are pulling somebody down, when they're doing something wonderful like that, it just makes you question why they would do that. Is it because it's not them doing it? Is it like sour grapes? There's just more to it. And I just think that once we start to ascend and the veil is thin, we're seeing people for what they really are. And there is some very sick people out there, guys. But we have to, this is why we need to keep rooted and understand that we have to keep our wits about it. We definitely have to keep our wits about it. So she's saying that there's a harvest here, so she's going to be all right. She is going to be okay. But she's also saying that she's going through like a massive purge on the planet at the minute. Well, exactly, as Sweetheart says, unfortunately, a lot of the Q operations confused a lot of people on the truth. Yeah. So, yeah, you can call Earth Terror as well. That's another nice name. Yeah, she likes being called that. But what I'm saying to you is that Mother Earth is going to be okay, but she's going through a massive purge at the minute. She's shown me that there is still darkness on the planet, and a lot of it is mafia organizations and loads of different mafia organizations, and they're working amongst these tentacles which was hidden. This is why the old system needs to fall. Does that make sense? So we've got Isis inspiration, and she's coming in protecting the planet as well. So maybe it's like the grandmother of Mother Earth. Yeah, there'll always be a creator of that. But she wants to protect. She's protecting. She's definitely protecting. It's as if, like, I feel that there's some grand beings which came down to Earth. Maybe they've been out of this physical light. Yeah. But they've come down onto Earth and they've placed something around Earth as a technology or in an atmospheric energy to protect her, to feed her, to comfort her, to boost her up. Because like we walk around with crystals, she's had something put on her to help her. She's had something put on her. So that's like the white hats, and they're running around at the minute, so they're still protecting the kids. But it's not just to do with that, it's to do with other awful things as well. And there's a lot going on in Europe, which is interesting. Interesting. Let's pull some more cards out. It's like a grid around Earth, isn't it? Yeah. Definite grid around Earth to protect her. Yeah, nasty stuff going on in Colombia and places like that, isn't there? Haiti and places like that. There's, you know what I mean? So there is stuff happening, but it's huge, guys. It's absolutely huge. And then you've got the network, which I believe that EPSTEIN was connected with, where they were selling past, backwards and forwards. There was a lot going on with that. And let me see what's going on with that. It's getting stopped, and there's some big families involved or organisations, but some we don't even know. Hello there, Jilly Girl. And I want to say that there's something actually happening at the minute. There's something going down, or there's something, people are getting arrested or taken away. Yeah. It reminds us a bit like, you know, how you've got the dog, the bounty hunter. Remember when he used to do that? Remember, I used to like watching that. But he was like working for the good, doing like the helping the police and the sheriff and all of that. It's like you've got a load of them, like bounty hunters running around, you know what I mean? But this isn't just to do with underground stuff, you know. This is to do with big mansions and stuff like that. So I do believe that there's a clean-up happening. There's a definite clean-up happening. Good evening, James. So the destiny is that she will be fine. There she is there. She will be fine. There's our destiny. I was thinking like, follow the yellow brick road. Follow. It's like, who is the Wizard of Oz? There's a lot to happen by Lionsgate coming in, which is the 888, isn't it? The 8-1. The 8th of August. There's going to be explosive news out by then. Look at peace. So they're the colours that I was bringing into the bubble. I don't know if you were seeing these colours, like the pale pink and the white and the blue. But that's peace for Earth. She's accepted it. She's feeling it. And I believe that there'll be some more explosive news out by the 9th month, which is September. You are seeing them? So you can't eradicate all the evil off the planet. But there's a lot of them getting sort of... I know that's the loned man, but I'm just like reading in a different way with my psychic eye. Okay? So it's like they're all being stalled. You notice there's the butterflies there and the deer in the background, but he's being stalled. It's like they've been put in time out. Some of them have been put in time out. I believe that when they did that convention, what was it called again? And they all went up to Scotland, all the world leaders. Was it the G20 or something? And I believe that they were basically told, clean up or out. And you're going to watch that there's a lot of people leaving over the next 8 months. There's going to be a lot of big names which are going to be leaving. I've just seen Elon Musk's face there and I don't know why. And it's the first time. I like Elon, but I think that when you get that high up, you've got to know what's going on within this Masonic system. And it's funny at the minute, because he's up to something, and I can't put my finger on what it is, but he's a bit like, when I've said this about Trump as well, like playing the horse between the hounds. So August, September is going to be interesting. That's like, if you look at that, that's like satanic, isn't it? But it's like the darkness, which is still around. It's leaving, but we've got to clean up the dregs of Earth. I feel it's as if that there's going to be something what's going to happen between now and next spring. Anything big what's going to happen on this planet, say like another pandemic or anything, like something big, it will, like in a big event, will come our way before next spring. Will come our way before next spring. Let's pull some more cards out on Musk. But he's here. Like, if you like him or you don't like him, he's Marmite like Trump. But he's here because he's a clever man. And he's up to stuff which could save or help humanity, I'm telling you. There's a lot of people don't like him. But he's here to save humanity. It's something to do, I don't know if it's to do with Starlink or he's going to help something, but it's going to bring me out of a crisis if there was a timeline. He's bringing in the Venus technology, definitely so. So he's definitely here to help humanity. No matter what people think, he is here to help humanity. What could this event be? So she doesn't want to talk about it tonight. She wants to make it all go away. She says we can make it all go away. It's like I'm communicating with her. So basically, Gaia, are you saying that we are manifesting this to happen? Yeah, we can visualize a future Earth without all nasty stuff by putting them thoughts out. Do you have Starlink? Yeah, so there's Musk there. That's the Musk card. I always get that, the King of Pentacles. So he's come back. He's come back to protect humanity. He's playing his role. Because not everybody can build rockets, can they? And be that clever. But he's come back to play his role on Earth. Is he going to play a part of free technology? Well, I'll see what this event could be. The Hanged Man. It's restriction. It's got something to do with technology, and it's bringing in the new technology. It's definitely about bringing in the new technology. So there's like a restriction on humanity, or there's like a block of something, which could be where we have like cyber attacks or whatever, but it's bringing in this new technology which I've been talking about, what's going to come onto the planet, and it's got something to do with light frequency. I mean, I'm not a scientist, far from it. I don't know what it is, but it's I can't even see that it's quantum. It's like a light frequency, and it's coming in from Venus, yeah. But it's a new technology what's going to be brought in. I tell you what that reminds me of. Did you ever see that alien film? And I can't think what it's called. And the woman was called Louise, actually, the character. And at the end of the film, they were going through this great big light hole to meet these beings which had landed on Earth. Was it called Contact or something? Do you know what I'm going on about, that movie? It reminds us of that. But this is an alien technology which he's got to manoeuvre in. Arrival. Honestly, what am I like? I don't know if I like the film. It was a bit of a strange film. But I sort of get it. I get it. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't like Close Encounters, which I thought that was, had you on the edge of your seat. But yeah, it's shown me that there's an alien technology to come in for light and heat. Okay, so possibly watch for that. Her name was Louise Jones. Right. Jodie Foster. Was it Jodie Foster? What? I thought it was another woman. I don't think it was Jodie Foster who played her. She was in that Hannibal Cannibal thing, wasn't she? My God. And have you seen that new... there's a new film out at the minute, and it's called Zoo. And I don't think I could go and see it. But it's strange, because you know how they seep things in. Was it Amy Adams? Yeah. They seep things in, where I always think there's some truth in it. But this new film what's come out, it's supposed to be like a horror film. It's called Zoo. And it's where the animals turn on the people on Earth. I mean, I couldn't watch anything like that. But it makes you wonder if they could trigger something, the dark overlords, if they could try and do that. Because they've done it to us. That's why I think a lot of these strange things happening with shootings and that. I think that's why you don't know what's out there, do you? You really don't know what's triggering people. But I do believe animals are a lot more intelligent and are going to come out being a lot more intelligent in the end. I'm not saying dogs are going to be talking. Yeah, that would be so funny. But we can learn a lot from animals as well. It's a bit worse than the Planet of the Apes. I used to like watching that. Of course, I'm a big Trekker. I was a big Star Trekker fan, you know. Still am. Just never seen it for ages. Okay. So it's definitely what could be. It's something where it's strange because it's like humanity having to build again. But I don't see that as literal like with houses. I feel it's more having to build the technology, the system. It's a timeline. It's not a definite timeline. But it's a timeline where if things got a little bit bad, they would have to you'd have to come in and help. Something to do with the whole system going down. So it is something to come out. Now, according to these cards here, we've got 4 months from now. So it's like, see, July, August, September, October. November's interesting. And of course, the Lover's card. So it's something big to come out. October, November, no later. There's a rebuild of everything. But it's got, I'll just double check. Is it cyber? Is it cyber? Give us a true answer. It's saying yes, but it's not that. It's something else. Something else. Could affect the food. It could affect the food, the light, the heat, the air. I'm getting something about the air. This is really, really biblical and deep, this, guys. So it's like devastation. It's a force. What's cutting through. All right, okay. And what came out there, it was like that upside down. So it's like man couldn't eat or feed or could affect water. But it was the Emperor card come out upside down. So it was like taking down all the empires, the empire, taking it down. So it's like if you're going to rebuild a house, it's going to affect everything, isn't it? The good mice and the bad mice. It's like days of darkness. We've got this. It's something to do with the air. And then when the man stands in the snow, we will know the truth. Like a domino effect, yeah. Would it be long? She's saying don't talk about it. That's what she's saying. Okay. It's a timeline, Louise. She's saying it's a timeline. It's not a definite. It's a timeline. It all depends on the players on Earth if they're going to try and push something for a WW3. If not, it could be stopped. It's a timeline I'm reading into. And there she is there again. There's the Empress, but it's like Mother Earth in human form, and she's like birthing, and I'm being told let it be. That song, when I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Nature comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be, let it be, let it be. Europe. Oh God, it's bouncing off. Europe. It's something to do with Europe. Lou, I will go to Romania. This means they will go for nuclear. No, you'll be fine. Let it be. because she reckons that we can shift this tonight by raising the vibrations. Future timelines are being affected. They've got technology out there. Something what could kick off in Europe, which could catapult the Middle East and the Far East. The Middle East in Russia. There will be an intervention. It will not be nuclear. It is something to do with frequency attack, which could bring a system down, which could affect, but the air pollution is something completely different. But it will be intervened with, and there is technology there to help us. So sometimes you have to have a dark situation to bring the light in, to shift everything in. But they are manoeuvring timelines and changing timelines. Time is not what we believe it is. There's more to time. So, and we will experience this. She's saying, I've got to put these away. She's saying, put these away. She wants to give her channeling. Okay. We will experience a frozen time, of linear time. And it's to do when something crashes or something stops. And it will freeze technology on this planet. But also, there'll be at the same time, there'll be something to do with the sun or the light. And it's something to do with the air. It's a timeline. And we will experience where we will not know what's happening or what time it is. And I see people with candles. And it's bringing faith back. Everything will go dark. But then the great intervention will come in. When we find ourselves in times of trouble, Mother Nature comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. She says that she loves you all, and we are all protected. There is great beings on this planet. They do not like being called extraterrestrial. They are just like us. They have just been born in another place, in another time, on another rock. They are here to bring great wisdom, great technology. They have wanted to come in for a long, long time. There is a war going on in the galaxy, and it's very Star Wars out there, guys. It's extreme Star Wars. So when the darkness comes, we just have to have faith. And she's saying that it's only a short time. But this new technology is going to save Gaia and save humanity. And there'll be less poverty and more richness, more happiness. When people aren't worked and dragged down and having to worry about bills, their energies are going to rise. She is angry that humanity had to buy water, had to buy food. God didn't make it that way. Everything should have been free. Everything should have been free. In the energy, money is energy. It became Luciferian. So one of the better words that we have to make the best of what we got. And she said there's worlds out there who have gone through worse than she has. There's worse worlds out there. very tribal worlds out there where they hardly have any sun and it's thick with smoke and smog. They are trying to take the sun away from her and they will not win. This is what she's saying. What do you mean they're trying to take the sun away from you? This technology manipulating time and space, timelines, but also weather control, blocking out the sun. But she's saying there's two suns. They've not wanted us to know that either. Seas will rise. Lands will drop. There is so many different timelines. So this technology can be done for good, but it can be done for evil. It's the same technology. That's what she's saying. But the end result is that this technology has to come in. Does that make sense? So this technology, this far advanced technology, is being hurting Gaia, hurting Earth, hurting humanity, causing fires, causing wars, taking out buildings, God knows what, manipulating people. Because we are a frequency. We are like a bag of water bobbing around on this planet. So our water can change and it can affect our brain, wiring of our brain. And she's saying that the water is being manipulated as well. There is so much water that can be accessible, but they keep recycling it around and putting chlorine and God knows what else in it. The whole system needs a change. It's a whole remodeling that she is going through. She doesn't want us to worry because the end result is good. But they have to use the same technology. What they've used to harm us, it can also be done to free us. It's not the technology, it's who's been behind the technology. We have amazing water underneath this planet. Yes. She showed me two great mountains on Earth. And they are the gateway to her heart. They're the gateway to her heart. And there is inner lands with great people. They are travelling through portals of time. And it's coned. It's round, but not too round. They have an atmospheric energy holographic. They have something around Earth. So from space it looks round. I'm not saying it's flat. She's not saying that. It's domed like a baseball. They are travelling through. They are travelling through the sea to other spaces of time. With the great technology. The Venus people are very much like us. And the Jupiterians. There's many of the Keplers are like us as well. There's many of Kepler. Humanity is on Kepler. It's in the Goldilocks system. And it is free from war. One of the Keplers, it's much larger than Earth. There's 3 or 4 Keplers, it is full of life. But one of them is rather large, pinkish coloured. K19. And they have 3 sons. We have 2. Took amazing algo mais it all way. Blocking 1 and a false 1. They are watching us from the moon. The technology can be done for good or bad. And they can control our seas and the rise of our seas. She is being protected. It has been taken over by good extraterrestrial in Federation on the moon. There is still some strange ones there, but they are being put in their place. It is packed up there. Operating it. Controlling the atmosphere. But not in a bad way. Where there's good, there's bad. Everything, there is another side. There is another side to the penny. There's a lot of people who are being puppeted and come through different industries. When you're talking like WAF and people like that, they're like puppeted. And that's part of the old system. The old system, what's going to fall. The new system's going to be so different. And I predict tonight, and she's shown me, and I've seen this before, AI is going to take over Big Pharma. We can't escape this. But what she's shown me here is the end result is fine. The end result is good. The old system has fallen. Man would be living longer. Humans would be living longer if they weren't under so much pressure and stress, all indoctrinated to keep in this system. Everything will be taken over. But some will not want it. Herbal medicine will go through the roof over the next 10 years. And anybody who's in this audience tonight, this is what you're seeing. This is the way forward as well. Because it's start of the crystal grid. Because into the future, the earth is going to be into 3 different sections. You're going to have the crystal grid, the people of New Earth, who are very into natural medicine, and then the extraterrestrial life, which is all out in the open. There will be no borders. There will be no borders. There will be peace on earth. She's saying, there may be 3 great wars before this all comes out. 3 great wars. They are trying to stop it. They are trying to manipulate time. To quicken up the process, to make it as less uncomfortable for humanity. I see her beautiful eyes. Her eyes. She has the biggest blue eyes. She's so beautiful. She is a conscious being. She breathes. And the trees are part of her. They're extensions of her. They are her children. The crystal people will be the ones who will take the mark. They will. But into the future, there is no diverse, there is no ill will. Because the mark will be taken over by the crystal people. The mark will start off with the beast, then there'll be the revelation. then we will go futuristic. It's not the technology, it's who's behind it. It's who's behind it. So how the chips, what Musk's pushing, they can also help Alzheimer's. They will also help mental health. What is a tablet? What is an antidepressant? What is a benzodiazepam? They are put into your body, into your bloodstream, which goes to your brain. So it is the next level. You will be able to grow eyes and limbs. What is a med bed? So do not be afraid. This is what she's saying. We can still have our organic life. There will always be evil, but there is going to be a balance put back. She's also saying there has been a great, there's been a great fracture in reality. I am colour, I am love. I breathe love, I breathe colour. I am the breath, I am the sun, I am the fire. I am the morning, I am the dawn, I am the night. I was created by God, the original God, the God before what was taken over. By Yahshua. The tricksters within the holy books. People who are worshipping the God they think it is not the God. There has been a they have tricked within religion. It is our Father, my Father, Mother, and the Holy Spirit, my mother, my father and mother. They are coming back. They took over. They manipulated humanity. They took away the old scriptures. I was the original Garden of Eden. They've maneuvered yous all around the universe and the galaxy every 1,000 years. Different rocks, different planets. I was the original Garden of Eden. And they have put you all back in the land of Nod, and you have broken away from the land of Nod. And I have been working with you all to raise your vibrations. It is vital that you ground, you go on your land barefoot. Morning is the most powerful time, dawn, to take in your strength from me, and I will feed you my frequency, my free frequency, which is far richer than millions and millions of pounds. We are colour, we are love, we are light. I am not human, so you may call me extraterrestrial, but I am same as you. You are familiar with me. You are familiar with me, but I am a conscious being, but I am not human. Do you call me extraterrestrial? No. Understand that the people that will come in around you, you will be familiar with, but they will not be like a Martian from Mars or a green being, you will feel it. The same as when you were a child, when you walked across the grass in your bare feet. You are familiar when you go to the sea, when you watch the dawn sky. The great gods are coming back. They are coming through the great gateways. She's bringing in the great lion. We are directly connected, Sirius B and A, with alliances that are telepathically connecting with us. Yes, each and every one of you are starseeds and earth angels, and some of you can connect and telepathically connect. But we have a strong protection order, and the Sirius people, beings, are protecting us of this planet. There is different alliances which are protecting Mother Earth. That's what you're saying. Here got orange and pink she's given you all. And lots of love. Lots of light. Anything that you witness of war and destruction is temporary. They will not win. The light will prevail. They are trying to make this as smooth as possible. But we may face dark days. Do not be scared, O children. O my great children, do not be afraid. Be excited. For that familiar energy that is coming your way has been denied in your existence for centuries. It is a time to rejoice. It is a time to laugh. It is a familiar feeling. It is the others. They are the same as you, but it is the others. It will not be scary. There is a timeline of an event where it could be scary, but it is not the others. Understand, it is not the others. It will be great technology to frighten humanity. But let's hope that this is taken out. She is convinced, yes, she's seen, yes. It is going to be taken out very soon. Neo. There is many gods out there in the galaxy. Neo. The great beings of the 12th gate galaxy, through the Stargate, Neo. Great extraterrestrial beings of the light, long necks, beautiful beings. They are here to give us great intervention. They were the original ones what invented the laptops and the technology. They are coming back. Okay. The gate is so open. The light is so free. The light we come with peace, we come with joy. We come to give you great revelations. When the numbers fail, this is the start. When the numbers fail, this is the start of the changeover. And we will teach you new numbers, new frequencies, new physics, new revelations, new medicine. It is all there. It is all written. And you did this all before in another place, in another time. Symbols that some of you will remember and some of you will not. Great. Knowledge is power. We stand by you all. We love you all. The 10th will bring great revelations to your planet. The 10th. We are here. We come with peace. Do not be afraid, O children of earth. We are all the same. We are all the same. Our Father's house has many mansions. Our Father's house has many galaxies. Ipato Isharobaka. Tricks will go away when knowledge comes in. Many of you are worried about certain individuals on your planet. Do not concentrate on that. That is lower in the vibration. Concentrate on you. Concentrate on your families. Concentrate on the light. Great revelations will come. We are bringing in great technology, but also a great download of information for everybody tonight, and you will all receive if you want. You remember you have free will. If you want, you will receive light codes of knowledge. You may not understand these. Some of you may see these in meditation. Symbols, frequencies, but they will help to fine-tune your cortex of your brain, and you will start to hear and see and smell differently. This is all part of the ascension as you rise and go higher into frequency. And like this channeler says, frequency cannot stay at a level. It is changing all the time. We are moving as fast as light. Do not be afraid. Be strong. This new earth is upon you all now. Goodbye. Okay. Still got Gaia here. I'm going for a break. I am going for a break. Go make your cups of teas, your coffees, your popcorn, whatever. Give us 5. And we're going to come back into this. Okay. She's still here. It is now the 7th of the 7th. Let's have 5 minutes and let's go woo-woo after the break. Okay? And you can ask us questions what you want to ask. I'll put somebody's just said there in Twitch, Jilly, Louise, do you know what's going on with my husband? He's been coming in awful rashes for months and doctors. I think you messaged me. I'll look after the break. Reminders on. Put the loop around. Put the question in again. Okay? So, go make your cups of teas. Give us no more than 5 minutes. Right? And I'll be back. And then I'll start answering your questions. Okay? And I'll be a minute. Okay, I'm just going to refresh my chat. Tell us if you can hear us. Give us a 5-5. Hello, hello. Right, we're going to answer Jilly first. Louise, do you know what's going on with my husband? He has been coming out in an awful rush. Were you on holiday when that happened? For months, and doctors kept saying different things. Mysterious rashes. Let's have a look. I had that. It came over us in 2007 and they didn't know what it was. And they ended up diagnosing us with urticaria. And then they said, they were contradicting themselves all the time. I ended up going to somebody private in York called Dr. Downing, but they struck him off. You know what they do with these alternative doctors? You know what I mean? But anyway, I ended up going down all the allergy routes. And then all of a sudden, it just left us. I do get it now and then when I eat loads of wheat and stuff like that. But I had to eradicate everything out of my diet. You might have to go and get an intolerance test done. Let's have a look. So they've done... He's not vaccinated, right? Have they done all the tests on him, like for germ stuff and stuff like that? Let's have a look. Let's get a drink of coffee. Catherine Miles, her son has it as well. Jill. What's your husband called, Jill, if you don't mind us asking? His first name. No test said scabies, then eczema. John. Right, let's see what's going on with John's skin. Has he got it round his thighs? Is it like bubbles? Is it like blisters? Does it come up? I could actually sit and watch mine come up. Like I used to sit and watch it. And I felt as if I had like creatures underneath my skin wriggling. But it was actually when I trained to be a shaman, I released a lot of old energy. And then it sort of, I don't know if that contributed towards it. Let's have a look. And sometimes I think when we're going through this Ascension process, where bodies change as well. Let's see if it's topical or it's something causing it. Round his thighs now. Right, okay. Oh, Caroline, God bless you. I'll get to you afterwards, okay? Caroline's husband's on stage 4 cancer. Right, I'll get to you afterwards. Let's concentrate on Jilly first. It started around the leg, then went back. Now it's all around his thighs. Right, it's definitely something what's triggered it, what's come topical, like on top of his body. Have you tried changing your washing powder? That type of thing. Because as we start to ascend, we become very allergic to this world, and not just what we are ingesting, but also what we are using. I mean, I didn't realise that the likes of dishwasher tablets and washing up liquid, the stuff what's in it. You know what I mean? When you start looking down the dog bunny hole, it's... Right, okay. So it's an imbalance what's within his system. And I don't agree with conventional medicine, but sometimes it does the trick to get on top of things. Conventional medicine can change your life, but it's not always the cure. But I mean, have they offered him any like course of steroids or creams or to help him? Okay, but it's definitely something what's come on him, Okay. 8 of Pentacles. So I don't know if they're putting him on a course of treatment of something. Where's she gone? But that's like dead in the night, dead in the air. It's also spiritual what he's going through as well. And he's getting affected. So I don't know if he's very highly wired with stress, like what Debbie was saying. So it's not just one thing. If you get lots of different things and put it into a mixing pot and mix it up, it looks bigger than what it is. Does that make sense? Where's she gone? He's been having antibiotics. He's on lots of steroid cream. Okay. But there's also an imbalancement. I would suggest, right, there's a cycle there. Well, obviously he's a bloke, so I don't know if it's a hormonal thing or it's something to do with something else, what he needs to get his thyroids checked and other things checked. But it's something what's triggering it off. That could, like a moon cycle as well, like a moon cycle. So he's getting affected by a lot of different things here. But I do believe that it's something what it was on him, it was placed on him. So to me, as I'm looking at that, have you tried changing the washing powder? I don't feel it's anything nasty, right? You know how we've talked about technology out there and things and topical. Yeah, it's topical. So because the angels are protecting him. The angels are protecting him and he is well protected. I'm going to try and change washing powder. So there is a certain washing powder that you can get in the UK. My daughter-in-law gets it and it's got no smell. It's literally got no smell. It's actually Marks and Spencer's, because we started getting it there. I just buy the typical Daz, you know. But my daughter-in-law gets the one for Tyler because she's got a very sensitive skin. And you can get it in Marks's. It's just got literally no smell, no nothing. Angels are definitely protecting him. So it hasn't been like he's been attacked or targeted from a technology or anything woo-woo what's out there. This is something to do within him, and he's trying to shift something, but he could have come up against something when he's been out and about, what started the irritation off. But I would definitely look down the washing powder route. Let's pull some more cards out. And we become more, somebody says there, does he drink sodas and stuff like that? We become more sensitive. And yeah, that's something else, the water. We don't know what's in the water at the minute, do we? But we become more sensitive as we start to ascend. And your skin is the biggest organ. We have been abroad, but like, I think it started before. Had you been to a garden centre or anything, Julie, or somewhere where they could have been spraying something? What set it off? I think this course is going to help him, what he's on. Course of the antibiotics, steroids, creams. I mean, obviously I'm not a doctor, do you know what I mean? I used to be a nurse. I'm still a nurse. I've just been out of it for so long. When we healer, let's have a look. Yeah, it's something that's come onto his skin, and it could be atmospheric. It could be something he's touched when he's been out, like a chemical what set it off. But I also feel it's triggered something within him. So I don't know if it's like hot and itchy. It's like blisters what comes up. The reckon if you take tonic water as well, it's got quinine in, and it does something to help the body, right? But I would definitely look down the washing powder. I don't know, she's washing there. She's washing. And I also think that everything's just left him very, very sensitive. Okay? I remember once going to a garden centre when I was a young woman, And I don't know what I had done was touch a plant. And the next thing I was up like the elephant woman. And I ended up in the hospital. And they actually put us in the infectious diseases ward. I was all hot, hot, itchy blisters. And they didn't know what it was. They literally didn't know. But I think I touched something on a plant in a garden centre and it had set it off. So I believe he's come very sensitive. Hot, itchy blisters. He is safe. And you will get to the bottom of it. Okay? But it's literally of him eradicating everything, like soaps, what he's bathing in and stuff like that. I don't know if they've given him that special emollient stuff, what he can bath in, and it's not very nice, but it's quite slippy when you're in the shower. But stuff you can put on your skin to get washed with without using soap and stuff like that. But I'm actually feeling it's as if that it's something he's iron. He needs his iron checked as well. I don't know where I'm getting that. He's just all out of sorts. But it's another medication. I don't know if it's this set of medication or the next set of medication will hopefully sort it out. It's not scabies. It's definitely not scabies. So it's like an imbalancement. But something did cause it to start with. Just pull more card out for you. And I would definitely get his intolerance test done as well. Look, there is somebody in Jesmond what does it, and she can take your hair or something. And they don't have to take your blood nowadays. They can just take a piece of your hair and tell what you've got intolerance to. But I definitely feel it's as if that whatever is going on, you will be all right and you will get this sorted out. I've got the 10, I've got the 5. I want to say 5 weeks from now, it's as if that he's on a new treatment or that there's something what's going to get it all sorted by then. So I hope that's helped there, Jilly. Change the washing powder and get him an intolerance test. Get his iron checked. And maybe he's get like an old man checkup for him, like his thyroid and everything done. But I do believe he'll come through it and I do believe he'll be okay. But you might have to go down the routes of everything that he's bathing in and everything. You know, you can get all the Sanex stuff for the bath and stuff like that. You know, stuff what doesn't irritate the skin. That type of thing. So I hope that's helped. Right. There was a lady in the audience and she was saying about her husband being he's not well. Do you want to write that in again? Was it Caroline? Where's she gone? Just so I can connect with her. Where's she gone? Lady was called Caroline. Something about her husband was on stage 4. I am never told when someone's going to pass, and I don't know if it's because with us being a healer, I tend not to look at things like that. I've had it a few times, and there was one particular lady, and I was doing a house party. It was when I was a young woman and I was first starting off, and I used to do a lot when I used to do house parties. I'd do used to be 8 people, then it went down to 6. But I used to do 8, 9 people at one point. And anyway, I had done this house party and it was coming to the end of the night and she came into the room and I just looked at her and I says, I'm sorry, I just can't do your cards. And she goes, oh, it's fine. And I felt this real need to say, look, I just didn't want to do her cards. I just presumed it was because I was tired. And the poor woman, they left the party, we all went home and apparently she left and got run over and died. And I felt really shit for a long time because I felt like I blamed myself because maybe I should have read her cards, maybe I should have warned her, you know. But there's a force out there, a godly force, that maybe is when our time is up for some people. But I'm actually getting with Caroline's husband that he's not ready to go yet. Bless him. And it's the love what's keeping him here. Of course, when I say not ready to go, I'm not talking about in the physical world. Because the spiritual world is so much better, you know. I'm going to pull 3 cards out here for Caroline's husband. He's such a strong man, and there's such a love between you both. And it's eternal love. It's a force of his soulmate love. Don't know where she's gone, but I hope she's listening to this. You two signed a contract, a soul contract, that you would be in this life together. And it's not just over when he leaves. You know, one day you will see him again, you'll meet again. It's eternal. There's an angel protecting him, and when he goes, he'll just go peacefully, but it's not his time yet. It's not his time. And he's still got a lot of life in him. Maybe he's got like that strong beating heart. You hear? They said stage 4 pancreas. He's still got a very strong beating heart. And his heart will not stop. Not for a while yet. I'm not afraid all the time. I think it's when you love somebody so much and you're watching them suffer. And I can relate with that, with what happened to my brother. You don't want them when you love them that much to suffer. Be whatever it is. But he's coming through that. Used to have had many lives together. And your higher self will know this, Caroline. Yeah? And you need to understand this, right? That when he eventually does go, he won't have left you spiritually. He won't, because it's too strong. It's too strong. I'm going to tell you a story, Caroline, right? And this is a true story. This, I'll not say names, but it's somebody very dear to my heart, who I don't speak to now. But her father was diagnosed with terminal cancer. And we're going back a while now. He's not here now, right? But he was diagnosed with terminal cancer. And he was on his deathbed, and they brought the priest in, and the priest gave the last rites, like they do when you're a Catholic. And then he opened his eyes and asked for a cup of tea, and then started ranting on about his money in his bank account, like the old bugger he was. And then he sat up, and the priest couldn't believe it. And he left that hospital. Is there such a thing as miracles? And he went on for another 4 years. When these passed, then he passed. Because it wasn't his time. He was not going to give up. He wasn't ready to leave the physical world. And he's not ready. What I want to say to you is, time is so, so precious. And I always say this to people, we have to live our life like it's our last. Because you literally do not know what's around the corner. We could be worrying about this and worrying about that, and oh my God. And I totally get it. I was traumatized when my brother died. It's still affecting us now. It's, but you just, anything can happen. Like that woman who got knocked over by the bus. But what I want to say to you is, he's not ready to go yet. And he's very protected by angels. There's a great power in prayer. There's somebody's birthday coming up and he's going to definitely see that out. So I don't know who that birthday, if that's at the end of the year or in a few months, I really don't know. But he's not ready to go yet. And there's too much life still around him. He'll go when he's ready to go. Thelma in California, I'm still affected by my mother's death from COVID in 2020. Oh, God bless you. It takes a lot out of our bodies. It takes it out of our spirit. And our bodies get affected. You know, I don't know if you've noticed, Thelma, that you've ended up with strange symptoms since your grief. It happened with me. I never had aches and pains in my knees before Paul went. You know, it's because it comes out in your body. It's the hurt within my soul has got to come out somehow, and it can lie within your body. He's 57, God bless him. Well, he's not going anywhere yet, Mrs. He's not going anywhere. God bless him. Your lovely husband, yeah? There's your king. Get loads of amethyst for his bedroom, like where he lies. And it's good. Don't put rose quartz in the room. Anybody who's got cancer shouldn't have rose quartz in the room. But amethyst, there was a woman. She was a top model, and she ended up getting breast cancer. And she didn't want to go down the chemo routes and that. And she went to some Amazon jungle or somewhere with the great, shamans and that. And she ended up drinking this special tea, and she was in an amethyst cave, and she cured herself from it. But I'm just going to pull one more card out for him. He's a fighter, because he's not ready to go. He's got, like, I don't know if you can see, he's got like that sort of dream catcher around his neck. He's not leaving you yet. Nay way. Amethyst is a very good crystal for eradicating that. Vitamin D3 is another one. But obviously if he's been diagnosed with terminal, just live each day as it comes, be around nature, do nice things together, eat nice food, the sun, the world, the safe home protection. It's like you're creating that, and you're just having that special time together. These aren't actually nice cards. So the cards won't tell us when he's passing, but what my guides are saying is, you've got the sun card there. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. You're going to be fine. And you've got the safe home protection. Just keep everything homely like you are doing. Amethyst is very good for getting rid of disease, eradicating it. Frequency. You could listen to the different frequencies he hits for helping his body. I wouldn't give up. And like I say, that was a true story. What happened to, my dear friend's father. Debbie, how about ex-son-in-law? Will it get rid of them? What does that mean? I know about your ex-son-in-law, but will it get rid of them? All right. Oh, God. No. It won't get rid of people. It just gets rid of, it helps to eradicate anything what's imbalanced in your body. Mary Jacobs on YouTube. 23 years ago, my doctors told me I had 0 time to live. We all have access to the power that creates worlds. That is amazing, Mary. God bless you. Owen, LG, any message from me, please? What happened to my brother? Is he okay? Let me have a look, because I know you've been asking for a while, haven't you? Let's see about Owen's brother. Yeah, drink out of copper, it's supposed to be good. Owen's brother. I don't know why I'm getting an S or a C, and I don't know what that means. And a D or a G. I don't know if they're not linked with his name. Could these be characters that he was linked with, or that he's with in spirit? And I don't know if you knew a Michael, or I'm getting that name for you. Let me have a look. These are lovely cards. He's definitely crossed over. He didn't want to go. He went definitely before his time, Owen. He has been to visit you in your dreams. And he's shown us the tunnel again, you know, that sort of Gaia's umbilical cord when we leave the physical body, and our umbilical cord breaks and we go through, well, not the umbilical cord, when the cord from our body breaks and we go back through Gaia's cord. He said it was very windy. There was a relief. Something was going on, and I don't know why I'm getting to the top part of his body. Owen, my name is Michelle. Oh, interesting. So, right, okay. He's okay. Something happened to the top part of his body, and I feel it's as if this was out of his control. Does that make sense, Michelle? Does that mean anything? Does it mean anything to you? Like it shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have happened. And he's sorry he never got to say goodbye properly. It's something you don't get over. It's something you learn to walk through. I'm just getting this sense of, I can sort of see you holding his hand, and I don't know if that was afterwards or you've been... I froze? All right. He's shown us you holding his hand. Does that make sense? And he's also shown me that you never got to say goodbye properly. And something happened to the top part of his body, but it's as if he passed before his time and it shouldn't have happened. Yes, 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 yes. He loves you so much. And he got the letter. You did a little note or a little letter for him. Does that make sense to you? Oh, she's saying, oh my heavens. This is coming through on Twitch, by the way, guys, if anyone's on YouTube. She's saying, oh my heavens, yes. You wrote him a letter. He loves you, sweetie. He loves you so much. He's always there for you. He just loves you so much. And one day you'll see him again. You tried to save him. So what actually happened to like the top part of his body? Because he said he's fine. He's fine. You were holding him. And for a long time you couldn't get that smell out of your head. But he doesn't want you to remember him like poorly. He is okay. He's everything's fine now. Everything is fine. And he's going on about mum. I don't know if that means anything. Mum or mother. One day you'll see him again. One day you'll see him again. Yeah? And he's just like standing there, and now I'm smelling cigarette smoke. I'm not saying he smoked, but I don't know if he's with somebody who did smoke. But he's absolutely fine. And I need to pass that message on to you that one day you'll see him again. I'm getting the 10th and I'm getting the 15th or the 16th. Don't know if they mean anything. And the 20th and the 21st. Take them dates. If they don't mean anything, they're going to mean something. All right. I think it's lovely when they come through, because I don't believe it's me. I believe it's them. It's your loved ones. It's your loved ones what's doing the work. Do you know what I mean? I'm just the telephone link. Mind flow. Louise, after the personal reading I did with you a few weeks ago, I told my brother to start his own YouTube. Do you feel any about how it's going, if I may ask? Interesting. He was supposed to get married. Oh, God love him. God love him. Mindflow's brother. I do personal readings as well, you know. It's fine. It's your brother who was doing that, not me. It was your brother who was coming through. Cat Manor, Louise. Oh God, you'll have to do that again for us in a minute about the woman on the plane. I'm just going to do this lady here with a brother with the YouTube. His YouTube channel is the Mastery Card. He's got to put the hard work in, you know what I mean? And it's not easy to build a YouTube channel. I'm laughing to myself actually, because when I first started off my YouTube channel, God, I went in with a mindset that just do it. And I think I had 50 people for ages. And I thought, you know what it is? I thought, fuck it. If I'm entertaining 50 people, I'm helping 50 people. That's what is meant to be. And I think when you have that attitude and you have to keep putting it out consistency, that's when it starts to grow. So I get the master card for him, but he's got the potential to make money on YouTube, yeah. You've got to put the hard work in, I'll be honest with you. It's a funny old thing, but you can make a business out of it. I mean, I'm not on that much, really. I mean, my streams, it's not like you could go out on YouTube and you could do like a quick 5-minute thing and it go boom and go viral. You know, I think with streams it's different. So I've just got it as my community. But I just think that, how can I put it? If he keeps at it, he could have something by the end of the year. It's winter months where he's you know, he goes over the 1,000, then he's getting a little bit of a wage. So I hope that's helped. Right. Somebody had wrote, bam, will my oracle cards sell well? I'll quickly answer that one. Vlogging's great, do you know what I mean? Vlogging is good. Oops. That's meant for you. Yeah, you're selling them on Etsy. Oh, where you're selling them? Are you selling them on a site, or are you just putting them out? I get a good vibe about them. They're lovely. Queen Wanda, oh Louise, you had said I was going to work with something that smells. After I close the soapery, will I got a little job with flowers and trees in a greenhouse? That's so amazing, Wanda. Right, don't forget the woman freaking out on the plane. Can you tell us again what happened there? But the cards will sell well. You've just got to put it out in different places. That's the Debbie Pop. My fingers swell up and I'm wondering if it's an autoimmune. It's the start of arthritis. So you would need get your intolerance test done. I don't know why I'm not getting anybody coming through on YouTube. I don't know if there's been a delay there. I'm just going to refresh the chat. I've lost my chat, guys. Hello, Snow Owl. Right, there was a lady who was asking us about something about a woman on the plane. And it was a DFW airport, and she demanded to get off the plane before she take off because the person beside her wasn't real. Was that on the news or something? Because the person beside her wasn't real. The woman was kicked off the plane after causing a scene, saying there was a person in the back of the plane that was not real. Let me have a look. I like things like this. No way. Of course, they'll blame it on her mental health, won't they? They'll say like she was probably having some sort of psychosis attack or something. The woman was kicked off the plane after causing a scene. Who was I talking to when that had happened to them? I mean, I talk to people around the world, and anything's possible. The person wasn't real. Interesting. Was this woman darkish to the hair? She said he was a shapeshifter lizard. Oh, right. Wow. Right. So the woman wasn't seeing things. She was definitely seeing not the physical reality. She was seeing something which was out of this physical world. You see, the thing is with this lizard thing, right? You can get people who are shape-shifting and they don't even realise they're doing it. So what is a lizard? What is, it's not their fault they've been born that way. It doesn't mean they're bad if they've been shape-shifting. You could look at it like that. Do you know what I mean? Or she was light to the hair. I wonder why I'm getting she was darker to the hair. I should dye her hair. But she was very open and she was saying something. She was definitely saying something. Now that's like, I'm not saying drink or medication, so I'm not saying that she had something like that she was taking. But it could be what I'm feeling is that she was wide open, so she was seeing out of the physical world. She'd definitely seen it. She wanted back on the plane after. Her hair was dyed. Yes, and she has not come forward to complain. Right, okay. Okay, so she's definitely seen something which has been like off-planety or different. She's definitely seen it. So to me, I've said this for a while. I mean, you don't know who you're walking down the street past. You don't know who you literally don't. You know what I mean? Because they are all here. So I think she has seen something. So this is what I'm saying. You can still see them, but some people are so out of their bodies and they're so wide open. They need to try and keep a balance. Even if you are seeing them, because you'll start to see them. It doesn't mean you have to freak out about it. You know what I mean? You're just aware of it. But she's been too out of her body. It's like I feel like I need to push her back into her body. So we have to try to keep rooted. But we've got 2 moon cards here, so she's definitely seen something strange. Definitely. Mamma mia. Mamma mia. Here we go again. Yes. Definitely something was going on there. She was doing hand signs. What the reptilian was, or the woman was. But she was definitely not in her body properly. She was too scattered. I see some people and they're so out of it. They need to be like pushed back in. Very strange. People are saying the man was a reptilian. It's a shame she didn't get it on camera, isn't it? But then again, you can't go around you just insulting people. Because when you're not going to imagine when it all comes out in the wash, do you know what I mean? And you've got like they're all here. You know what I mean? They're not going to take too kindly to being cameras pushed in their faces. Do you know what I mean? I was going to say not that we'd do that because they're not. It's only Jodie's what not. It's well, a big Draco would not take kindly if you just started taking photographs of them. She needs some balance put back into her. Yeah, she was panicking, and that's the worst thing you can do is panic. Do you know what I mean? I mean, he probably wasn't going to hurt her. He was just possibly on the plane going somewhere. You know what I mean? I'm going to ask to see if the man was born that way, because some people are shapeshifting naturally because we are the hybrids, or was he an actual reptilian? So I'll ask her that. He winked at someone and his eye winked opposite of ours. Oh, right. Right, so he was definitely born on this planet, so he's possibly a hybrid, what shape-shifted. He's been born on this planet. He's not been like an off-world being. Everything gets shown at the appointed time exactly. Yeah, I covered that about the cocaine in the White House the other night. And I have a feeling it was a distraction, but I just think that it was a sign as well. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, about your baby granddaughter. I believe you're going to get it sorted out. I believe you're going to get that sorted out, Hernbig, in Twitch. My cousin is bipolar. She has been in deep depression and has been hospitalised 2 times. Is she ever going to get out of this? She has lost her husband and brother in the last 18 months. Oh, God bless her. It's all been too much for her, isn't it? It's like you wouldn't walk on that broken leg. And so with your nerves and anything to do with mental health, she needs to be nurtured back. So she just needs to be gently put. It's going to take time. It's going to take time, Blondie. Yeah. It's all been too much for her. Yeah, so it's definitely been something. She's seen something shapeshift on him. Chrislo, please can you check into my pain issues with my shoulder and bladder or kidney, blood and urine issues? So bloody hell. I'm suffering a lot. Oh, goodness. Now, I've done your cards before, Chrislo. Now, as you know, I'm not a doctor. But you need to go and see a doctor. You need to go and see a doctor. And I get, let me have a look. Your blood sugars. You need to have like an all-woman checkup done. The pains is because you're all out of alignment. You could probably do with seeing a chiropractor. Your blood sugars aren't right. Your diet's not right. You're out of alignment. Where's she gone? Kidney and blood and urine. You need to drink more water. You need to start looking after it. It's all stress and it's all coming out your body. You may need. I've been going to see the doctor and they are not testing me. You need to find another doctor then, because they need to be testing you. I don't think it's anything serious. I think, like I've said to you before, if you put lots of things into a pot and you mix it up, it looks bigger than what it is. I went to urgent care on Monday. You definitely have some imbalancement going on there and you need like full blood checkups done and stuff like that. You need to start eating some good, you need some soup inside you, you need good food inside you, lots of water, stuff like that. Yeah, you're so run down. I wouldn't be surprised if you're malnutritioned or you're not absorbing your vitamins properly. You need your thyroid checked. I know you've got a condition going on with your eyes, haven't you? But I do feel you're going to be absolutely fine. I just think you're just run down and you need some blood checks done. So, I mean, obviously, I can only tell you what will happen by making different decisions. But I feel you go and see another doctor. You'll be fine. But you are out of alignment, because I don't know if it's just the top part of your body there is out of alignment. So it could be like, you need to be popped back in or have a little look. There's a lot of people at the minute, we writer, who's in YouTube. She's seen a daughter of hers and speaking to them. You don't want to be treated like garbage. And I think everyone's getting triggered at the minute. And I would recommend, getting into your salt baths, getting your crystals, being around nature. And sometimes, even if we love that person, sometimes we have to step back and give them some space. So what's happening is, within families and cultures and friendship groups and that, we're all triggering each other. We're like, we're going zzz at each other. Do you know what I mean? And I sometimes think we have to just draw back when that we know if that person's in a bad mood, and try and forgive them. I know it's easier said than done. Drink smart water. I drink smart water. I think Crystal needs to go and see a chiropractor. I think you've got lots of different things going on. Becky Allen, this is a good one on YouTube. Louise, can you tell me what my friend and I are seeing in the night sky the last couple of nights? It looks like an odd line, but with binoculars we see a domed shape object with lights all over. Ooh, let me have a look. They're out there. Yeah, I just think with Crystal, she needs to get into a diet change. Easier said than done when you're depressed or you're down, or I can get that. But maybe Google about healthy snacks you can eat if you feel too poorly to stand and cook something. Like salads or slow release food like bananas and oranges and things like that. Smoothies are good, because you can whisk up a vegetable drink and just knock it back. Okay, we've got two have jumped out there. We've got the 9 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. That is interesting. We're talking about UFO sightings. The thing what happened in Vegas, I think we're in for something else big coming up. Because I said this a few months ago, I said that there's going to be a lot of individual people are going to be having contact. And they definitely covered something up to do with that Vegas thing. So I think that there's some explosive news to come out with something else, or more lights in the sky. Right. It wasn't, the lights in the sky were not human. They weren't man-made. Well, them lights in the sky were extraterrestrial. And the thing is, when you're seeing the extraterrestrial lights in the sky, I sometimes think they know that we can see them. And once you've seen one, you've had more, you get contact, you get more. So any contactees here in the audience, once you see it, you'll see it again and again and again, because they like to show off. The extraterrestrials, they'll show you more. So it was definitely off-world. Definitely. In a strange sort of way, you need to go back again and do what Dr. Stephen Greer did. He does it like late at night with a little torch. I mean, didn't go bloody shine it in a bloody aeroplane or anything, but you could do some light signals or some sound frequency, and they may come in. There's going to be a lot of people this year what's going to start to get more contact. Lorianne, Louise, can you please look into why my son's dad's side of the family won't come to the baby shower? He is devastated. Oh, bless him. Honestly, people are so weird, aren't they? People are so getting triggered at the minute. God bless your little baby. It's being difficult. So I'm seeing an older woman. It's the women. It's an older woman who's in a mood about something. It is a girl. Yeah, it's a woman. It's a woman. What's causing the problem? And these things are sent to try with Lorianne. This is a message for everybody in the audience, you know what I mean? I just think that it all comes down to angels and demons, and I think this dark energy, if it can't get to it, it gets to it through intercepting people who've got like open wounds, or they're getting triggered that way. I call it like the invasion of the body snatchers. Some people have a fine 1 minute and the next they're just gone. It's like they've lost it type of thing. There's your lovely husband. Okay. And she's going to regret doing this. Why is she doing this? Well, yeah, because the Queen of Cups is somebody who's blonde to the hair. Is she blonde? There's jealousy there, Lorianne. Yeah, she's blonde, right? There's jealousy. You know what? You can't force somebody, and I just think she's going to regret this. There's nothing really you can do about it. She's a type of woman, but what could turn up in a different date or late on, and just she's easily flipped. Or they're going to come another day, a separate day. She's got a good reason, and she's saying she's got a good reason why she's not coming, but she's going to try and come another day. That's what I'm getting. She's going to try and come another day. So I would say just back off, just try to keep your husband. I can see why he's upset, but he just needs some love and attention there. It's important to him, but it's like some people are so tunnel vision, they'll just do what they want to do. But there's a little bit of undertone of jealousy there as well, Lorianne. It's weird. I would need to look into it more. Maybe read for you properly to look into it more. But it's gonna correct itself. But I just think that, oh my God, that pear and the fruit bowl has just moved up and down on its own. Anyway, I've got some apples and a pear and a fruit bowl over there on the bench, on the kitchen bench, and the apple's just gone up in the air and then just gone back down again. I've got a spirit in here what's fancying a bit of a pear. They must be hungry. Yeah, I just think that he needs the crystals by his bedside, and I think he's really upset about this. Somebody must be hungry. I don't get a bad feeling. Somebody must just be hungry and they need a pear, they fancy a pear. I mean, if I was in spirit, I don't know if I'd be wanting to pick a pear up. I'd be going for the cookie jar, me. But there you go, that's me. Get your husband some tiger's eye crystal, Lorianne, and it'll protect him while this heavy energy, because a lot of people are being triggered at the moment. You too. Yeah, that's funny, Debbie. Right, I'm going to answer a few more questions because it's getting late. I was beat up by my younger brother. Oh my God, sweetheart, in Twitch. A few weeks ago, it's broken some of my dynamics. I had some of my other siblings. Should I continue stepping away from the connections I have with this brother? Oh my God. Are you all right? Oh my God. God bless you. Let's send love out to sweetheart 30. I wish I could answer you all. I'm going to start doing more of this. I'm going to start doing more personals for you, and especially on Twitch as well. Yeah, I'm just so shocked. I think people are getting so triggered at the moment, you know what I mean? It's like something came over him. Yes, Louise, but he was very triggered by my femininity. Are you a male or a female, sweetheart? Sorry, I just need to know why he was triggered. So it's something controlling him, isn't it? You're going to have to cut away and keep away. I am a female, and he was triggered by your feminine energy. He's massively triggered. There's something controlling him. He's got like dark attachments to him. With the other family, I would just back away and just, don't completely cut away just from them. All right? But you're going to have to keep away from the brother what did that to you. But he's actually got attachments. I do feel he's not in a good place to do something like that. Definitely not. Just keep yourself safe, and he's got attachments. I don't know if he's wide open or was he drinking or something, or was he was wide open. It's so sad. It's so sad. And I don't know if you're getting help for it, or you can reach out to us. Well, I'm going to send you some nice healing. I think that it's part of his spiritual journey. He had been drinking. I think that now, it's all stopped, after the event. I think he's thinking, oh shit, what have I done? And I think he's actually very upset about it. But I just think you just need to keep back from him. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of these dark entities floating about, but some people do get attachments. Yeah. They can be called like demons or jinns, or but they're coming in from, they always are here, but they can't attach. If you are like, it's when people get holes in their auras when they have got like problems, or they can be wide open if they've been drinking, and that's how these things can enter in. And sometimes when people are on that low vibration, as Linda's put here on YouTube, you've got to like back away. Sweetheart 30, the energy was almost demonic. Yeah, because these entities can't attach to you, sweetheart. Because you're from source, you're aligned. So I'm finding what's happening at the minute on my personal experience and with people that I talk to, that we are being chased by the devil. In other words, it's like they can't get to us, so they're getting to it through other people. Does that make sense? There are situations they're trying to get to it. But that's the reason it happened. I don't think it was your brother, if you know what I mean. I think it was something coming in him. That's how he's feeling sad. He might need to be sealed up, but you just nurture you. Yeah, So they're getting to people. I call it like the invasion of the body snatchers. They're getting to people through other people. Maggie, any message from my father on the other side? Who's John, Maggie? Who's John? And I'm getting the name William. I don't know if they mean anything unless they're people that your dad knew of. Uncle John. That's interesting. So could Uncle John be in spirit with Dad? I'm sort of seeing a lovely man coming in here, an elderly man. I don't know if this is your dad or a granddad. And he looks like he's got a tie on, and he was very, very smart. Not all the time, but when he went somewhere, he made an effort, and he would polish his brown shoes, and all of them are dead. William was my kid's dad. He died. Well, I've got a William standing behind you. You see, being a medium, we can't actually pull the people in. It's just whoever comes, boom. And he's sorry. But it was meant to be that you had to meet him to get your kids. Your dad's with you. Your dad'll be there. Your dad's studying on the other side, and he's in the Great Library. He needs inner child work done, sweetheart. That's why. So Maggie Motherall in Twitch says William was saying, sorry, he was abusive, William. There you go then. So again, we're going back to attachments again. These attachments which are coming in from the invisible light. It's like, this is school, guys, what I'm going to say to you, right? This is school where we learn and then we go home. Dad loved to study. Well, he's in the Great Library, right? But we are getting triggered. We're in really biblical times at the minute, so we're like trying to maneuver through this assault course. And at the minute, we've got like something what's coming through from the invisible light, and it's like some great gate waves come through. We've got the dark beings trying to attack people, but they're getting to people through other people. It's the only way I can describe it. William is the grandfather of the new baby. Your dad is okay and he's laying on the other side. He showed us, like, I don't know if it's a little watch or it's something that you've got or something. He just loves you so much. And I don't know why I'm being given lemonade. I don't know what that means. Lemonade. You'll have to email us our messages, sweetheart. You might need to have a proper reading. Lemonade, vitamin C. Yeah, but your dad's okay. So, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna pull a card out. See if there's any big news what's coming out this week on Earth. I like it when I get the powerful things. Explosive news to come out. We've got the Emperor card and we've got the Angel card. That's like angels and demons, isn't it? The way it looks, it's like power struggle on Earth at the minute. Then we've also got the Seven of Swords. So people in the limelight are getting attacked, and that like goes for politicians like Trump and people like that. So there's something big to come out there. That's indictments, or that's something what's going to be brought into play. But there also could be some shocking news or scandal. There's some big news, intel. There's something big to come out. If not by the end of the week, into next. Louise's voice changed for a second when she said lemonade. I was getting it really strong. Lemonade means something to somebody in this audience tonight. Lemonade. But I hope that's helped. Now, I've had an idea, guys, right? And I don't know, I want to run this by you because I don't like frightening you. But I'm a physical medium, right? And I used to do the spiritualist churches a long, long time ago. And what you do is you dim the lights. I scrape my hair back. Normally I put like a scarf on. And then I transfigurate and bring through people fire. If you would like to have a transfigurate medium night, you'll have to comment on the link below and tell us what you think. Right? It's something what's been going on for a long time. They used to do it in the 1800s, transfigurating mediums. But as you know, we're living in very strange times, and I could literally get anybody once I start doing the transfigurating shows. But if you want something like that, let us know. Yeah? So it would be like the lights would be really dark and I'll just go into a trance and then you could see what comes through. You like the tea leaves. Right? So comment on the link below, but welcome to any suggestions that you want. I will not advise you, Lou. But I think that I'll be back on YouTube on Tuesday. On Sunday, I'll be a big World Predictions on excuse me, a big World Predictions on Sunday night on Twitch. And for people who can't get on, I will be taking clips for you. And possibly you'll get a big World Predictions on Tuesday as well on Tuesday. But I hope that's helped tonight, guys. And for people who came on later in the stream, the first half was a prayer, but then there was some healing from Gaia. I don't know if she wants to say anything else. And there was a star beam what came through, wasn't there? With some messages for you as well. She's going to always play it back. But I'm off to make a cup of coffee. I'm off to make a cup of hot chocolate. And I just think we're just living in times where we're being so tested. And talking about angels and demons. What is a demon? It's something what is trapped here, what's playing humanity. But they can't be released. Anything what comes in can go out. And that's the same for Mother Earth as well. And love is the key, guys. And I'm going to leave that one with you. Love and healing is the key. And within this beautiful forum, I do believe that by us raising this frequency tonight, I do believe that we've saved some little children, and we've helped raise the vibration, which will help the children. There is many fallen angels here, but there is trillions and zillions of light angels. And what we need to understand is there's far more good on this planet than there is bad. We just don't think there is. And it's going to get readdressed. Stay strong. Stay in your here and the now. Stay centered. Use your crystals. Use your salts. Get that laugh. Get that music on. Be in the countryside. Go to the seaside. Whatever what helps you. You know, you don't need a lot of money to have a good time. Sometimes making a picnic and going off for a day with nice family friends can really help. And The Sound of Freedom is a great movie, yes. It's a great movie. I've never seen it. I don't personally feel I could watch it, because you've got to understand, I see it when I remote view. I see what's going on. I don't need to see it. But I know that there is goodness what's going to sort this out. I really do believe that. So when you go to sleep tonight, just imagine that the angels are protecting all the children and stopping this evil. The sound of freedom is for awareness, exactly. Where there is darkness, there is light. And we may be in this storm, but we are going to experience the sunshine after the darkness. Take care, guys. Stay strong and watch the skies. There's more signs to come. This is biblical what we are in. And I want to say, may the force be with you all. And as ET says, be good, be good, be good, be good. It is nearly time for contact. I'll see you Tuesday. I'll see you Sunday. Take care, guys. God bless. Bye now. Now, how do I get out of here? Oh, yes. See you soon. Bye.